Welcome to Wealth Mentor Pro. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like money is slipping through your fingers? No matter how hard you work, no matter how many hours you trade for a paycheck, at the end of the month, there's nothing left but a few coins rattling in your wallet. It's like running on a treadmill. You're sweating, you're exhausted, but you're not moving forward. I know that feeling because I lived it. Debt felt like chains around my ankles, every step heavier than the last. And yet, deep inside, there was this burning thought. There must be a way out. There must be a path to freedom. What if financial freedom wasn't just for the lucky few? What if it could be broken down into steps? A clear plan? A map you could actually follow? That's exactly what we're diving into today. The Success Plan for Financial Freedom. 5 powerful steps that transformed my life and could transform yours. And here's the thing. One of these steps is so counterintuitive that most people ignore it. Later in this video, I'll reveal why skipping it can keep you trapped forever. But first, let's start at the beginning. Financial freedom is like climbing a mountain. At the base, it feels impossible. The peak is covered in clouds and every muscle in your body tells you it's too high. But climbers don't reach the top by leaping in one jump. They move step by step, anchoring themselves, pausing, breathing, adjusting, and then taking the next small move upward. Freedom with money works the same way. The first step in this success plan is clarity. And I don't mean vague dreams like, I want to be rich or I want to retire early. I mean brutal, undeniable clarity. Research shows that people who set specific goals are far more likely to achieve them than those who just hope. And yet, most people treat money like a foggy idea instead of a clear target. When I first wrote down word for word how much freedom I wanted, it felt uncomfortable. I wrote, I want to invest 500 euros every single month, no matter what. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't millions, but it was clear. And once the goal was written, it was like a compass in my pocket. Every time I felt lost, every time temptation whispered, that compass pointed me back. Clarity turns confusion into direction. Without it, your money is like water poured into the sand. It disappears, it seeps away. With it, money becomes a river, guided, flowing toward a destination. But here's where step 2 comes in, and this one is painful. Step 2 is discipline. And discipline is rarely fun. It's the daily training, the grinding in a game when you're collecting coins instead of fighting bosses. It's waking up for practice at 5 a.m. when you'd rather stay in bed. Saving money doesn't feel heroic. It feels ordinary, even boring. But just like athletes know that sweat in training leads to victory on game day, discipline with money is the foundation of freedom. When I started cutting back on small luxuries, it felt like I was punishing myself, saying no to dinners out, to impulsive gadgets, to that daily coffee. But then something unexpected happened. Each no was actually a yes to my future, a yes to freedom, and every euro I saved felt like XP in a game. Invisible progress that one day would let me face the final boss of financial struggle. Now, later in this video, I'll reveal how discipline can actually become addictive, how your brain rewires itself to crave the very habits that used to feel painful. But before that, let's move to step 3. Step 3 is leverage. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think freedom comes only from saving. They imagine pinching pennies forever. But saving alone is like running a marathon while standing still. You're moving your legs, but you're not covering distance. To move forward, you need leverage. Leverage is making your money work harder than you do. The top 1% understand this deeply. They don't just earn, they multiply. Studies show that wealth doesn't come from higher salaries alone, but from how those salaries are invested. When I made my first real investment, it was terrifying. It felt like stepping into an arena with no armor, surrounded by uncertainty. What if I lost it all? What if I was a fool? But I remembered something from gaming. You can't win without taking risks. You can't defeat the boss if you never step into the arena. And so, trembling, I invested. Months later, that small seed began to grow. And with every gain, I realized leverage is not about gambling. It's about planting seeds in good soil and letting time do its work. Money sitting idle loses value. Money invested multiplies. But step 4 is where the magic truly begins. Step 4 is mindset. And this is the one most people ignore. They want tactics, hacks, secret shortcuts. But the truth is, your mind is the steering wheel of your financial journey. If your mindset is stuck in scarcity, no tactic will save you. It's like trying to win a marathon with broken shoes. You'll quit before the finish line. I had to rewire my thinking. For years, I believed money was scarce, that opportunities were rare, that freedom was for others. But when I began to see money as abundant, as flowing like a river I could direct, everything changed. Saving wasn't loss, it was empowerment. Investing wasn't fear, it was growth. Here's the one-liner that burned into my mind. Your wallet tells the truth about your habits. Not your dreams, not your intentions, your habits. And habits are born from mindset. Change your mindset and your habits follow. Change your habits and your wallet transforms. Later in this video, I'll share the single mindset exercise that shifted me from scarcity to abundance. But first, let's reach step 5. Step 5 is resilience. Because let's be honest, this journey isn't smooth. You will stumble, you will face setbacks, the market will dip, your car will break down, emergencies will come like storms you never saw on the radar. And in those moments, it feels like drowning. Debt feels like water filling your lungs. Hopelessness whispers, give up, it's not worth it. But resilience is breaking the surface. It's gasping for air when you thought you couldn't breathe. It's refusing to let one step backward erase the miles you've already climbed. Think of athletes again. The best don't win because they never fall. They win because they get back up faster than anyone else. Resilience with money means building systems, an emergency fund, diversified investments, multiple income streams, so that when life knocks you down, you don't stay down. You rise. Now let's tie this all together. 5 steps: clarity, discipline, leverage, mindset, and resilience. Each one is like a piece of armor. Alone it helps a little, but together they form a shield. With that shield, you can face the battlefield of life. Without it, even small blows can defeat you. Remember how we started with money slipping through your fingers with debt like chains? That was me, trapped, drowning, powerless. But step by step, I broke those chains. Each habit was a strike of the hammer, each investment a cut of the blade. Until one day, the chains shattered, and I could finally breathe. Financial freedom isn't just about numbers. It's about how you feel when you wake up in the morning. Do you feel trapped by debt, or do you feel light, knowing your money is working while you sleep? Do you feel exhausted by the treadmill, or do you feel like you're climbing higher, seeing a horizon others only dream of? The hidden truth is this: freedom is not given. It's built. Brick by brick, step by step, habit by habit. And now, here's the exercise I promised, the one that shifted my mindset forever. I began writing one sentence every single day. Money is abundant, and I direct it with wisdom. At first it felt fake, like repeating cheat codes in a game that didn't work. But over time, something clicked. My brain stopped seeing money as scarce. It started seeing opportunities everywhere. And when you believe opportunities exist, you notice them, you act on them, and suddenly your reality changes. That's the hidden step most people skip. They focus on tactics but ignore the foundation. But the top 1% know, mindset drives everything. So here's my final word to you. If you're standing at the base of your financial mountain, exhausted, chained, and doubting, remember this: the climb looks impossible until you take the first step, then another, and another. The chains can break. The summit is closer than you think. This was Wealth Mentor Pro, and you've just unlocked the 5 steps to financial freedom. In our next video, I'll share the exact system I use to build passive income streams. Because freedom isn't just about saving money, it's about creating money that works while you rest. Until then, keep climbing. Your freedom is waiting at the top.